So, hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, leave it in the comments. A little bit of a glare because the sun is like right behind me. But I just want to say, who the fuck walks almost 2 miles to get a cup of coffee that is literally this big? This girl, hello, 100%, because I refuse to pay DoorDash or Instacart or any delivery place to deliver coffee for really any fee. But I paid almost $5 for that cup of coffee because I haven't been grocery shopping yet. And if I would have DoorDashed it or Instacarted or something like that, I would have paid at least $10. Even with zero delivery fee, I would have paid at least $10 for that little cup of coffee. So my point is that people will do whatever the hell they need to do for what it is that they want, right? And I think that's like the big message today. Like if somebody really wants something, they're gonna go get it, or they're at least gonna show it. So, you know, find you somebody who treats you like I treat this cup of coffee. There you go. I like it. But talking about addictions, man, those are difficult. Kind of just waiting for a couple of people to come on. And maybe we can continue this chat. If you give me 1 second, you might be able to hear me. Okay, so as we were, so yeah, like I was saying, who in the hell walks almost 2 miles for a little bit of just a little cup of coffee? Literally, that. Yeah, me. That's who. I just feel like, you know, that's crazy. In the day of Instacart and DoorDash and all that stuff, man. Get off your ass and walk. But you know, I know they're in place for a reason. There's some people who have kids and they don't want to walk 2 miles with babies in tow, or even a 10-year-old. So I get it. Just saying. But you know, it's young people I'm noticing, like it's like money just comes and whenever they need it. Well, it might come to you now, but let me tell you something. When you get older, you got to work for that shit. And even when you work for it and it does come to you rather easy, save that shit, okay? It's just crazy. I don't know. What did we do back in the day before we had DoorDashes and all that stuff? We just didn't have it, right? But, you know, speaking of addictions, I just want to point out, too, that people are so quick to blame, you know, being fucked up on, they use it as an excuse or what have you. The thing about it is, okay, people say, well, I was high, I wasn't in my right mind, I was blacked out, I was drunk, I didn't know what I was doing, that wasn't me. Okay, well, guess what? Here's the thing. I wasn't drunk, I was sober, completely sober. I wasn't drunk, I wasn't high, I was in my right mind, completely. So, that's just an excuse, because guess what? Who has to pick up those pieces now? Me. Who has to remember it now? Me. So, you know, when people give you that lame excuse about, I wasn't in my right mind, I had no control. Well, then you probably shouldn't have been doing what the fuck you were doing. Being drunk or blacked out or high or whatever is no excuse for behaviors, for actions that have consequences. It doesn't matter if you were drunk, high, it still happened, and somebody's gonna have to clean up that mess. So, you know, that's, as a person, you know, we all have many addictions. Coffee, soda. I know that sounds like a big joke, but you try going off soda for a few days. By day 2, you'll be falling asleep. I'm telling you. Addictions are interesting, man. Like, it's crazy. There's so many of them. You can be addicted to anything. You can be addicted to yourself. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I sure did walk 2 miles for this cup of coffee. And when I get in here, I'm going to go pour some peppermint creamer in it. Gross. A girl is definitely a little too broke at this moment to be putting all those flavors and additives. I just needed a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? A basic cup of coffee. It's amazing what someone will do for something that they want. So, just saying, I'm almost home now. Again, if somebody really, really wants something, they'll get it. You know what I mean? If you really desire something, you'll walk 2 miles. And I don't really have a whole lot of time today either. You know what I mean? So, just goes without saying. Get you somebody that'll walk 2 miles for you. Just for a basic old you, right? Okay, I'll be back on in a few. Goodbye.